Today is the Friday checkup. How are you feeling? Comment right down below. I'm gonna go first though. For me, I feel very, very well. I'm more focused more than anything, and I'm just getting closer to God, if I'm being honest. I realize some things are outside your control, and for the things that you cannot control, it's so important to pray over them. And those things really do get solved when you put it to God's hands. But yeah, how about you? How are you feeling? Happy Friday. Have a good weekend. Okay, so we have a question from S2K. How to know if God is guiding you? You will know if God is guiding you based off the energy around it. Is this thing causing more confusion, or is it bringing more clarity? You know, God gives you answers that are direct, and God gives you answers that are secure, that are calm, that are loving, that are safe. These positive things. Whatever isn't from God is more so chaotic, toxic. So whatever you are going through, ask yourself that question. Is this serving good in my life or bad in my life? Is this causing confusion or clarity? And those two things keep me aligned with God, simply, and also praying, of course. Next question is from James. Yo, I really need some wisdom on what to do about my anxious attachment style. I get attached to anyone so easily, and it's making genuine connections really hard. Could you please help me out? Yeah, I've experienced this for years. I did, because this is lack of self-love, I'll tell you. Just anyone that you have a connection with, you get attached to them because you feel like they're gonna leave, and that can destroy the whole connection in general. But what I will tell you is, bro, you have to build self-love. You have to love yourself. Become secure with yourself. These things are so important when it comes to friendships, relationships, family even. Now, I can't tell you exactly what to do for self-love because everyone's self-love is different. But I do recommend journaling and writing out how you feel as a starter, and just keep diving deeper in that. Alright, so we have a question from Erotelic, and they said, have you ever felt yourself not wanting to get out of a depressive episode before? From 2018 to 2020, I went through a depressive state, and I could not get out of it. I was stuck in the house all day. I wouldn't go outside. I'd sleep all day. I'll be lazy. I did all these things because I was depressed, and I didn't know how to get out of it. I had no self-love. Felt worthless. In the midst of it all, what got me out of it is getting out. I started going outside. I started working out. I started expressing how I feel. But before all of that, I started to journal. You know what I'm saying? Because in that time being, I felt like no one understood me. So I decided to start journaling. I got a journal, write out how I feel every single day as a form of self-love. And then in the midst of that, I started going on walks. And just step by step, start doing things that will help you, things that are going to better you. We have a question from Poyer 1K, and that question is, how do I stop blaming myself for something I did in the past? Ooh, okay. Well, number one, bro, you gotta understand that you are human. You're not perfect. You're gonna make mistakes, and you have to come to terms with that and realize that. Because I struggle with that too, with blaming myself and thinking that, you know, just being hard on myself overall. But bro, you're going to mess up. You have to realize that. You have to forgive yourself. If you don't forgive yourself, you are going to live a very, very hard life, because you will be your biggest enemy, and you don't want to be your biggest enemy. Because when you are your biggest enemy, you stunt your growth. What I will tell you is, man, try to be your best friend, not your biggest enemy. Change that. Understand that. You know what I'm saying? Say I did mess up or whatever on something. I'll be like, dang, you know, I messed up on this, but I can do better, which I will. It's alright. Talk to yourself. The way you talk to yourself, the way you think for yourself plays a big factor. If you always go around saying, man, I'm stupid, I'm dumb, in due time, you will start doing more stupid and dumb things, because that's what you're telling yourself. We as humans, that's how we calculate, that's how we move. we're very analytical. So just keep that in mind, man. Be your biggest friend, not your biggest enemy. Alright, we have a question from SHI Ain't Funny. And he says, how can I move away from people who hurt me but don't notice? Those people are toxic. But what I will tell you is I've experienced that before, and you standing there isn't going to help you. It's only going to make things worse. You just have to find a way to depart from it. You know, I know every situation is difficult. You know, if you're living with this person, then that'll be way harder to do. But if you're not, cut them off. That's why I tell you, just to protect your peace. I had to do that because for the simple fact that they're hurting you and they don't realize it, they don't know it, it's only going to keep on happening to you, and that's something that you do not deserve. And since you don't deserve that, it's up to you to depart from that. Alright, y'all, so we have 2 more questions. This one is from Liz. If you had a message to the world, what would it be? I like this question. But honestly, if you have people hate on you, you're doing the right thing. And keep on proceeding with that. I say that because people aren't going to hate on something that is up to no good or something that doesn't have potential. You feel what I'm saying? I've experienced a lot of hatred throughout my life. Around this time of me starting content and stuff like that, just a lot of hatred, a lot of enviness, and I'm like, why? And that's simply because of doing something that someone else is afraid of doing. If you have people hate on you, you're doing the right thing. Of course, people are going to love you and stuff like that, but love comes with hate as well. So if you have people that are envious of you, don't see it as a bad thing. It's more so just, I see it as reassurance to let me know that I'm on the right track of doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and vice versa. Whatever you're doing, if you're experiencing hatred by other people and you're focused on something or working towards a goal, keep on going. Alright, we have a question from Guys Cool. Do you think there is something as a noble lie or lie to protect someone's feelings? My answer to that is no. You know, you may think you're trying to protect someone's feelings and keep things how it is and just not tell them what's going on. But that doesn't help. It doesn't, because at the end of the day, you're still lying. And if they was to find out, no matter what it is, if they was to find out, they wouldn't like it. They wouldn't be happy with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's only going to hurt you in the long run. It's going to hurt the situation in the long run if they were to find out. So with that saying, bro, just be honest. I realize when you're just honest and you just tell them how it is, tension and eruption does not happen. And if it happens, it's very, very limited. It's not going to be, you know what I'm saying? So just be honest, bro. Just be honest. Alright, y'all, so we have a bonus question. You guys are going crazy with these questions, but we have one from Devin. What are some ways to gain confidence when approaching a girl I like? It's just confidence. It's just lack of self-love. That's really what it is. That's all. You know, something I recommend, this is what I did to build my confidence. I said this many times before, but bro, when you are in public, go talk to older people. Go talk to that grandma that's on the bench or that grandpa that's on a bench. Because typically, bro, in any public area, you're going to see an older person sitting by themselves. So walk up to them, talk to them, and ask them, can I sit right here? Typically, they're going to say yeah. And to start a conversation, you know what I'm saying? And they're very wise too. But just having that conversation started is like practice. So when you do walk up to that girl, you're not going to be overthinking about anything because you put in the reps as far as how to conversate. I feel like a lot of us mess up when it comes to approaching a woman because we dehumanize them. When you dehumanize them, you are put them on a pedestal as far as like being afraid to even speak. And you got to speak in order to do what you want to do, approach that woman. So just keep that in mind, man. Alright, y'all, so that was my Friday questions. If you want to do this and put in your questions, just go to my Instagram. I'll have one up next Friday, and we're gonna do that again. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys who watch this video from beginning to end. You feel me? Yet again, for my new people, if you are new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell right at it too. I highly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. You feel me? Expect more videos, of course. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys want to contact me, my Instagram is right here. So don't be afraid to reach out, because I will respond to everybody as long as we're on the same type of timing. And I love all y'all. Peace.